Okay, so this is in all its messy glory, the before on the back side of my house. I have a muddy mess, and I have from here to where the patio is 30 feet. So we're going to be digging a trench 30 feet long and then removing some of the soil. And because I have a sloping yard, I wanted to take some of the soil and move it to where I could level out over by where this little guy is, because there was a mole that undermined the whole area, and when you walk through it, you sink about feels like 3 or 4 inches. So I wanted to move the soil over there so I could stop sinking when I walk through there. So I spent the last couple days, the week, clearing out the pathways and softening up the soil so I can get it packed down, I guess, or planting. It'd be the perfect time to put in a tree right there if I wanted one. And I'm doing the same thing. Let me zoom back out again. In this area here, because I sink, it's like they've undermined the whole ground in this whole area here. So I'm going to take some of the soil from behind me and move it into here so I can pack it down. And it's not it sounds like a whole lot of work, but it really isn't. The hardest part really is because I've been pulling out I've got this plant that's taking over. So I decided I'm just going to pull it all out, and that's what I've been doing here. So I've been pulling out plants, and I'm going to move some soil. And I'm going to redo this whole area because I would like a wider slab or more stepping stones around there or whatever, so I could actually put a chair in there. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that, but I'll figure it out. And let's see. What? What are you doing up there? This is my porch that is actually dry rotted and falling apart. Hey, it's empty. I won't have any furniture up there anymore. What do you want? Attention? Huh? Okay. Enough of you. So what are my little pools all about? I just wanted to fit the little tomato tree. Then got a nice tomato right there. This one's Aroma. Forget the name of this plant. Bacopa, I think. And then I think another Roma. And this is a plum cherry. And I will probably pick some of these along with the cucumber for our salad tonight. All right. And so what I do is I put the plants in the pool, and there's a little drainage hole, not on the bottom, but on the sides. And then I I'm going to fill these with wood chips. And then put my plants in them. I did this one earlier this year, so they'll all have filled with wood chips, so they won't congregate. First of all, they hold in moisture. I've got strawberry plants coming up in the wood chips, and then it would avoid from having mosquitoes. Also, on hot weather, it doesn't dry out. It retains moisture, and your plants are happy, and you don't have to use as much water. Mine's pretty wet because I just finished running the hose through here. All right, well, that's about it. I got my I love these little plants because they look so happy. Here I'm going to redo my cabbage and kale. My cabbage and I'm only going to do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 8 plants in here. It's too crowded, and it got buggy, so I'm going to pull all this out and replant it. I have Swiss chard, Brussels sprouts, and cabbage in here. So I think I have 1, 2, 3 heads of cabbage, maybe 4. The Brussels sprouts doesn't have anything, but I found out I pretty much planted them way too early. So I'm going to replant. I got the new starts in my, I have, this is what I call my elevated bed. So on my elevated bed, I have these wire shelving that I took apart that I got from Amazon. I restructured them and put them inside the elevated bed. I also have these little trays where I can put the soil from the bottom down here right into the trays. Let's see, I've got onions here, sweet potato, which I just picked yesterday, sweet peas, and then over here I have my broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and cabbage, and more peas. And I just finished planting the beans. My peas and beans are the peas are here, and I have peas here and 1 peas and 1 bean. They'll go in here. And then in my pup tent I just finished planting carrots in the back. My strawberries I just finished cutting off all the roots and repotting them. So I'm going to have more. And then my herb garden. This one did really well. And that one I never planted. So it's still barren. I have a tomato that grew up in between, but here I have, they're hard to see, but these are beans. And this one got this tall, and there's one on this side that's this tall. Anyway, I took some of them out. The bush beans came out, and I planted sweet potatoes. The sweet potatoes are coming up, or at least one of them is. And then right behind it I have peas. And this is one bean. And then I have my first pool as you enter into my yard. I need to get wood chips in here. And then my hibiscus. Okay, well, that is the garden. This is the yard. It is a mess, but I keep busy. My fig trees, the figs went from ripe to fermented so fast that the birds were literally getting intoxicated on the figs. So next time I'll try and record what I call the bird bar room brawl, because it was pretty funny. Yeah, they were pretty noisy. Anyway, this is my little strawberry wagon. I did have 2 strawberries that I ate. And I see I have one green one right there. And the 2 that I ate were so sweet. They're the ever-bearing ones that are very small. The ever-bearing ones are on the side. And the June-bearing ones that get really big are on top. But I'm going to add more soil, pull out all these, add way more soil, and put in fresh berries on top with more fertilizer. And that is in my little red wagon with my garden flag. I need to get the tires pumped up. And that's my painting project. He'll be mounted and stuck in the middle of the yard, probably jumping over something. That'd be fun. Okay, well, just to recap, this is my work. Moving out the soil so we could put in a new patio. Or the cement patio will probably go out. I think it's going to come out to here. So that what's 4 feet? And then it will come in. We're going to get a new deck. This is how dry rotted it is. Anyway, I'm going to get a new deck. And it will have stairs coming down because there are none. The only way to get from the kitchen to the backyard is by going all through the whole house. So I'm going to remedy that. That's it for today. That's what I've been up to. I love you all. Take care. Bye.